Good morning to you. I am Mark Sudduth, and here's what's up in the tropics. It is Thursday, the 15th day of September 2022. In the Atlantic Basin, we've got Tropical Storm Fiona out here in the eastern Pacific. Quite a complex setup. A couple of areas there with high probabilities of development. We will be watching that over the next few days to see how things evolve over in the eastern Pacific. But it is Fiona here in the Atlantic Basin that has the people talking the most. This is the track map from the 8 a.m. intermediate advisory, and we can see that information there. It's 50 miles per hour still, and this is all estimated. Recon should get out there later today. The pressure is estimated at 1,002 millibars, and it's moving to the west at 13 miles per hour. The biggest concern will be for the Lesser Antilles as it moves through the Northeast Caribbean over the next several days with squally weather, locally rough seas, showers and thunderstorms. Well, that goes with the squally weather part, and certainly the potential for flooding in areas where the heavy rain falls, especially in Puerto Rico and parts of Hispaniola. Looking at the satellite animation this morning, it is sheared, meaning that there is a change, and quite a marked change, of wind speed with height. So as you go up in the atmosphere, the wind is not all coming in one direction. It's not uniform. You've got the storm moving to the west, and then upper level winds moving from the west to the east. As you can see here, they are opposing each other, and so it's keeping those deep thunderstorms from wrapping all the way around the center, and so the center is partially exposed, and as long as that keeps happening, it'll keep trekking off to the west there, and that could have track changes down the road, so we're going to have to watch that. But it is in no hurry to strengthen right away in the face of this westerly shear and still some mid-level dry air out there. Now, the water temperatures definitely are favorable. They are running above normal all throughout the forecast path of this system over the next several days, so that is certainly something to keep in mind. Speaking of where it might be heading, this tweet here from Andrew Moore, I think, helps to sum it up, that there's a lot of uncertainty here in how the long wave pattern, and that's how the jet stream is and your troughs and ridges, how all of that's going to evolve over the next 10 days, because we've got a typhoon undergoing extratropical transition into Alaska, and that's, yes, Alaska, and then a trough over the western U.S., and that's digging in, and that possibly cuts off the European. That's what he says when he says the EC there. That's what that means. Shows a much deeper trough digging into the U.S. and the eastern U.S. late in the animation. He has an animation. This is just a still shot. But it's complicated. It really is. And so to get into it here, we just don't have time because I do want to keep this short. So we'll wait for the morning guidance to come out. We'll see what all of that says, so to speak, and we'll take a look at that later this afternoon with my thorough hurricane outlook and discussion. All right? But for now, that's what's up in the tropics, and we'll cover more later today, as I said. As always, thanks for tuning in. Again, I am Mark Sudduth. I'll be back with more for you later this afternoon.